Today we are talking about a really interesting coin. It's called MMPro, and their service was also one part of the success of Metahero. Later you will find out more, so stay tuned. We are talking about what is MMPro, MMPro. We are talking about their tokenomics, what market making is, and also finally we have an interview with the founder of MMPro, which is really interesting, and you should know this. But before we start, what is a market maker? A market maker is an individual participant or member firm of an exchange that buys and sells securities for its own account. As you can see, this is more regarding stocks, but you will understand the basic concept, and this is also valid for cryptocurrencies. Market makers provide their market with liquidity and depth while profiting from the difference in the bid-ask spread. Brokerage houses are the most common types of market makers, providing purchase and sale solutions for investors. Market makers are compensated, this is really interesting, for the risk of holding assets because a security's value may decline between its purchase and sale to another buyer. What is MMPro? Since 2017, the blockchain house team has been providing market making services for cryptocurrency projects. As a result of many years of software development for the internal support of the market maker team, a service of algorithmic solutions for managing crypto assets on cryptocurrency exchanges, MMPro was created. The software is used on more than 48 plus cryptocurrency exchanges supporting the trading of various assets. You have to know, they worked with over 250 projects since 2017 and their clients' worth is several $billions. And if you're interested to learn more about MMPro, they have a nice document which you can see here where you find all the information, all the details you have to know about this company, where basically everything is explained. Here you can see, for example, the tokenomics, or here the team. What is interesting, they are working with various exchanges together, and their IEO, initial exchange offering on kangaexchange, was sold out in 19 seconds. 19 seconds. And in order to learn more about MMPro and the founder, let's switch to the interview with the founder of MMPro. And you should listen to this. This is really interesting, especially if you're interested in cryptocurrencies. Let's start about who you are, why you started MMPro.
Basically, my name is Sarsini, so I'm doing coding since 2006. Already it's like 15 years. So I start with small programs, with coding, with everything. And almost since there, I started from websites, and then since 2017, I'm working with blockchains. I'm doing research. I'm doing a lot. And also we start to do market making for our projects, for our clients. So since then, yeah, we're doing market making.
Okay, maybe you can explain first what your company is, what the company does, and maybe some of the viewers or listeners don't know what market making is. Also explain a little bit about this.
So basically, market making is everything what happens with token. When token first time listed on centralized exchange or decentralized exchange, anyway, will be some price, some liquidity, some spread and everything. Yeah. So basically all price movings, everything, sellers and buyers activity, everything related to market making. Of course, there are a lot of other things like marketing, not related to exchanges when you're active on social networks and etc. But if we're talking about exchange itself, when you need to control spread, when you need to control price, this is market making basically.
For example, if somebody totally doesn't know it, so for example, maybe you take a coin and give an example how you do it with market making so somebody can understand it.
So usually it's for token owners. So when you have your own token and when you have your own first time a listing on some particular exchange, you need buyers and sellers, you need activities, you need volumes on your token. Because when you just listed, nothing will happen like after a few days if you don't have a very good marketing strategy. And also a lot of exchanges has their own requirements to volumes, like 24-hour volume. You should have volume at least some particular amount. If you don't have buyers and sellers, then you have to use market making service.
Okay. So this is what you provide, and I know that you have lots of clients and a big network. Maybe you can explain a little bit more about this. Mm.
So our solution, like if you even don't have a budget on market making service, you can still use our own solution. You can register,
Mm.
you can log in, you can add your own token, you
Mm.
can add your own API keys from Exchange, and you can start market making by yourself. So you
Okay.
don't need to have traders. Also, of course, for a lot of clients, we are providing their own personal trader.
Mm.
This trader will help you like 24/7, almost to control everything. And of course, these traders, they're using our own market making systems.
So you
So
use a software for market making?
yeah,
Okay.
our own software that we're developing since 2017, so 4 years already. First day, yeah, we're not using only traders, we are using software as well.
Okay, this is nice. So if I, for example, a cryptocurrency and I want to get more volume, I can use your software and you like trade via your software then, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So what are your goals with your cryptocurrency, with Market Making Pro?
Are you talking about our own token, right?
Yes, and also where
Yeah.
your company is going, what's your vision for the future?
So our vision for our token is to use this token in our systems.
Yeah.
So basically, we are providing our clients
Mm.
ability to spend their money for us market making services using our own token.
Okay.
And when you're spending MMPro token, you will get nice discount. Plus, we have very big plans regarding cashback for our own services. If you, for example, spend in like 3 months, you will get nice cashback. So basically it's utility token. Plus we have a lot of nice things like our own farming systems, which will be really nice. It will be released very soon. So I hope our public will like it.
Okay. So how many tokens are there in total?
Total 100 million tokens total. It's already another tokenomics, so you can open and check on our website. It's nice. And a lot of tokens already locked, especially for team, for advisors. They're locked, they're publicity locked. You can check it. Everything in smart contract, everything is safe and secure.
Okay. And what is your goal for the future? So we were just talking about it, but maybe you can elaborate a little bit more about it.
So now we are working closely on our system still. Plus, now we are concentrating on DeFi projects. DeFi system, like we are working with Binance Smart Chain, with Polygon. And we are also next year, we are connecting Solana blockchain in our system. So basically, if you're listing your token in those blockchains, you can use our services. Not so many companies providing services of market making in DeFi systems, and we can provide.
Why companies need market making, and why is it important for investors? Not only to invest in your company, but also if they're invested in other companies who use your services, which use your services.
This is really important when you especially list your token on centralized exchanges. As I told you before, a lot of exchanges, they have their own requirements for volume, for everything. This is huge, and usually you should meet those requirements. It's really important. Second thing, of course, when investor, and basically not even investor, any trader, any user, when they're open exchange, when they see your token, if you see token with very small volumes, you will think that this token is dead. No one buying and selling. Will you buy it? No. But if you see token when graph is going really high or really natural, when you see volumes, when you see a nice order book, when you can buy without making price like up and down, you will buy and you will use this token. And of course, same thing for investors of this project.
Oh, that's really interesting. So you can help smaller companies, also big companies, to gain more traction?
That's correct.
So
especially small and medium companies, when they just start their journey, we are helping them. And we have a lot of companies like, let's say, Metahero, when they start, We help them. They use our market making services,
Nice.
and it was so huge. They start from like to the moon,
Yeah, I
and
know
of
that
course,
Metahero went to the moon. Yeah, right now not. Did you stop? Did you stop working on Metahero? This is why.
no. You see, we are for our job is to make sure that everything will be happy. Everyone will be
Yeah.
happy because we need to make sure on DeFi system, on decentralized exchanges, we need to make sure that automated bots,
Yeah.
a lot of automated bots now exist. They steal liquidity, they steal price, they
Okay.
move price up and down. Our system help our clients to control this price, to
Oh,
make
that's
sure
nice.
that any plain user will get this token on fair price without any issues.
Oh,
This
this is
is what
really
we do.
important. That's really important. It's really nice.
Mhm.
And let's talk a little bit about the example you said at Metahero. So because I wanted to ask you, maybe you have an example, and then you brought Metahero. Yeah, so we can a little bit talk about Metahero. So
Mhm.
how does market making affect a cryptocurrency so that people can understand it? Yeah, and you can maybe take the example Metahero or another cryptocurrency.
I see in this example, Metahero is a token on decentralized exchange on PancakeSwap.
Mm-hmm.
This is another story. Usually on decentralized exchanges, you don't have spread.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have like no one is controlling your volume. No one will delist you if you have slow volume. But of course, if user will see small volume, if user see small liquidity, they will not buy, or they will buy with issues because other bots will came and they will steal their money. On centralized exchanges, we have projects. We've made market making before, project called Dexa.
Mm-hmm.
Its token. We've made it. They listed on Binance. We're also doing those market making. But these projects was project with very good marketing
Mm-hmm.
outside market making. So a lot of was really mostly there was real trades
Mm-hmm.
without we don't need to fill order book and everything for them. So
Mm-hmm.
if you have very good marketing outside market making, outside cryptocurrency like social network and everything, you will not have to use our market making services like
Mm-hmm.
for 100%. Maybe we will just help you to control price, to reduce price, because sometimes when you just listed, your candle go really high.
Mm-hmm.
This is not good for so many reasons. We can control it. We need to make sure that everything will get fair price.
Can any cryptocurrency company use your service, or is it better, like for example, for an ICO, or can also established companies come to you and work with you?
Anyone can use our services. Doesn't matter you're listed on centralized exchange, decentralized exchange, doesn't matter. Uh, anyway, if you cannot spend like $1 million on marketing, like in
Mm-hmm.
social network, like influencers, like YouTube videos and everything,
Mm-hmm.
definitely you need to use market making services, because when you will get listed, your graphic, your everything will be dead. No
Mm-hmm.
one will buy. Maybe since first hour, okay, first hour, 2 hours, okay, they will buy. But after this, everything will go down, and you need to maintain price. You need to maintain volumes. Someone
Okay.
should do it, even when you sleep. This is how
Ah,
market making works.
this is really nice. And what is your vision for Market Making Pro for the future? I mean, you have, like you said, like you had Metahero, you had lots of companies to get
Mhm.
volume so that people, also investors, can buy to a fair price. So you're now in this stage. What is your future vision for market making?
Market making will still exist, definitely. it's like
Yeah, I mean,
it's
for your
like
company, it's for your company, the vision for your company.
yeah, I mean,
So
I'm starting from outside. So
yeah,
anyway, market making will exist. Anyway, we will get more competitors. So of
yeah,
course, we will get more competitors since this time. But anyway, we will maintain our own product. Our vision is to make sure that everyone can be able to afford market making
yeah.
services. This is why we created our own solution,
Okay,
SaaS solution, to
yeah.
be able to do market making by yourself. If you're like middle-sized company, you can still, of course, use our services. We will provide for you traders. If you're a huge company, you still can use our services. We will still provide for you traders.
Yeah.
And you can maintain a lot of things like increase volume, like control price and everything. Market making actually will exist definitely. Regarding market making pro company, we will still maintain our own solution. We will concentrate on DeFi systems, of course.
Yeah.
Now we have connected more than 50 exchanges, centralized exchanges already. They are already connected, already working correctly.
Wow.
Yeah, and we will maintain definitely DeFi systems because more blockchains coming, more swap systems will come, and more places where we can list your token will appear.
Okay, this is crazy. So when people want to work with you, they go just to your website and then they register, or how does it work?
If you want to work with our company, you can just open marketmaking.pro website. You will see information about us. You will see information about token sale. You will see information about our system. If you want market making right now, just keep in touch with us. We will provide for you trader within 24 hours. If you want to try market making by yourself, register in our application and try by yourself. It's really easy and fun. But of course, you need to know at least a little bit about market making, like what is spread, what is volumes, what is everything. And if you don't want to go deep inside it, you can use our services. So our services are really affordable, I guess, for everybody.
This is nice. And do you have, besides Metahero, it's my final question, another project where, or can you guarantee people like a certain increase? Because Metahero, this went seriously to the moon, sort of, from 0.006 to 18 cents. So you were a part of it. So this is like a huge track record and like experience you made. And also like maybe you have other companies where you did like this.
I want to concentrate to this. So market makers, of course, we can control price. We can increase and decrease. But we are not doing only like profits for companies. We cannot tell you, hey, we will do 100x for you within 1 week or something like that. So regarding example of Metahero, they have huge community. They have good project. Their community are crazy. They grow not because of us. We help them. We are like, angel nearby on their shoulder.
So in facilitator,
to help them.
This is good. So this is so you say in the end, if a project has several points which are really, really good and you come in, this will push it even higher then, right?
Yeah.
That's really nice. That's really nice.
Because we make sure that everyone, I told you before, everyone will buy token on fair price. If our user will see fair price is going up, they will buy. It's like cyclic. They will buy, another user will see they're buying, they will buy as well. This is panic buy. And like this.
Okay. Then, thank you very much for your time.